Good morning. Sorry about that. This is Fred from Full Circle Personal Training. This morning I'm actually going to make my breakfast, what I do for my first meal of the day. What I like to do with all my, every time I make my eggs, I like spraying extra virgin olive oil on the pan, even though I don't need it with this specific pan. So, it's just a quick spray. I also put the pan on the scale so I know exactly how many grams or ounces I'm actually using in this pan, or actually any pan or container. So, turning it on. So, part of my breakfast is liquid egg whites, and I'm doing 6 servings. According to the nutritional values on the back, 1 serving is 56 grams. So since I'm going to be doing 6 servings, it's going to come out to 336 grams of egg whites. Always make sure you shake this because it likes separating. So here I go. It's getting there. It's okay if you end up going over a little bit or you're under a little bit. It's not going to completely affect it. It's if you excessively go over or excessively go under. Almost there. I know this is taking forever. Alright, I'm only 1 gram over. I'm sitting at 337. You want to see? It's fluctuated between 336 and 337. Alright, as well with my breakfast, I'll see I put 1 whole egg in there. Yeah, a lot of people mix them up beforehand. I don't. As well as what I put in there, what's in the pan, I'll sprinkle a little bit of salt in there. I go with pink Himalayan sea salt. I mean, there's a lot of nutritional value with the Himalayan sea salt. I don't put a lot because I'm not a huge fan of salt. So, alright, so now I'm going to put it in the pan. Or put it on the freaking stove. Can't speak today. So, as this is cooking, or as it starts, I mix it all up. So, mix it up so it's nice so I can have my fluffy scrambled eggs, or somewhat fluffy scrambled eggs. Alright, I'll do that low and slow. While that's getting ready, I actually do oatmeal as well. So, here's the oatmeal. Normally I use Quaker oatmeal, but today I'm actually going to use Kodiak Cakes protein oatmeal. 1 serving is a ½ cup or 50 grams, which comes up to 190 calories. Carbs in this is 29 grams, dietary fibers is 5 grams, sugar is 1 gram, and then there's 10 grams of protein in this as well. So basically the same thing as I did with the eggs. I measure it out. Do it as grams instead of measuring out as a cup. I try to get as close to 50 grams as possible. So, in the bowl, there's 50 grams. Good oatmeal. Put my water in there. I normally put about ½ to 3/4 of a bowl of water in there, because I also add protein to it, as well as dried beets. So I use Redcon's MRE Light as the protein, and then I use Force Factors Total Beets in there. put it in the microwave for a minute, let it sit for a minute, and then I run it for another 30 seconds to 45 seconds. Yeah, I know this video is going to be kind of long, but it's basically to give everyone a breakdown of one of my meals for the day. On average, or let me rephrase that. Since I just had surgery a few weeks ago, I've actually brought my calories down. I was eating anywhere between 35 to 4,000 calories a day. Right now I'm eating about 25 to 2,600 calories a day just to basically keep my body sustained so I'm not losing a lot of muscle. I've actually increased my protein just to keep the muscle I have on me. So, alright. As that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting stuff away. And yes, when I say Redcon, you can see my Redcon cabinet. Alright, now I'm going to mix it up a little bit so it kind of heats up evenly. Alright, I'm going to let it run for another 30 seconds. While that's going, I'm going to mix up my eggs some more and turn up the heat a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and hit another 30 seconds on it, because I can just tell by looking at it it's not ready yet. What I also do every morning is I will drink Redcon's GI juice with a mix of Total Beets as well in there, and then I also mix a scoop of breach in there. Put as much ice in there, or make it the night before so it has an opportunity to sit in the fridge, get nice and cold. Drinking it as is, it doesn't taste the greatest. It's like eating grass. So, alright, here's my oatmeal. See, it's already done. Alright, so I'll throw a scoop in there, which comes to about 29 grams of protein. Extra protein in there, or 29 grams. 29 grams per serving, which actually comes to about 24 grams of protein in it. Sometimes I gotta do double scoops because the scoop's a little bit smaller. Then I try to get as close to 29 as possible. So there's the protein. And then for the Total Beets, it's a scoop of this, which is about 7 grams. So I zeroed it out. And then I try to get as close to 7 grams as possible. Come on. There we go. 7 grams. So, and this is what it looks like beforehand. So now I'm going to mix it up. It's going to look a bright pink. With the beets in there, it kind of has it, I don't know what you call it, like a distinct smell. But mixing it with the protein, it actually gives it a nice flavor. So as you see, how it's starting to turn that pink because of the beets. So yeah, it's great. It's a good source of protein, good source of carbs, which is a slower acting carb. And it's not super heavy. There we go. There's my oatmeal. Now it's time to actually finish up my eggs. I'll mix it with the whisk again a little bit more. as I turn up the heat even more. And then from there, it's just basically making up some scrambled eggs. All right, thank you for listening. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Check me out on Instagram, Facebook at Freddy Tattoo or Freddy the Freak. Love you guys. See you on the flip side.